Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. But if you're new here, my name is Brittany. I'm a Chicago-based lifestyle content creator and reporting to you live. Hello. Reporting to you live from Austin, Texas, so not Chicago. Katie. With my friend Katie, who's been on my channel. I think you've been on my, have you been on my channel, Katie? Actually, I don't think you have, but I've been on your channel and I've talked about you on my channel before. Same. Do you want to make a quick appearance? Okay.
Hi!
What's your YouTube channel's name?
I think it's just my name.
Catherine Lujan? Oh, Katie Lujan.
Katie Lujan.
Katie Lujan. Okay, so also we're here on a brand trip actually. Yeah. The brand trip is us coming by ourselves for Austin City Limits. So today is like Thursday. I actually just got here last night. Like I was actually supposed to come today and then I had like a work trip come up at the last minute, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up coming a day early. That's like neither here nor there. But today is like basically our only, well, Katie was here yesterday, but like a full day in Austin to like hang out, do whatever. I have been to Austin one time before, like right before the pandemic started, like end of February 2020. And then tomorrow we are going to Austin City Limits and then I'm leaving on Saturday. So kind of a quick trip, but we'll pack a lot in. So we're about to right now go and find something. I mean, it's actually 11 now.
Right, like it's
but
time.
Find something to eat, like wander around a little bit.
Yes.
See where the day takes us. We do have a reservation later today at this place called the Equipment Room, which is like a vinyl listening bar speakeasy, I'll even call it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's like,
yeah. And other than that though, it's kind of like where the wind takes us. I'll be back. Maybe.
Come along.
Yeah. So let's go.
Wait, I love your setup. Take over.
Okay.
Oh. No, I look crazy though because I don't have any lipstick on. So let me choose my lip. Okay, bye. But how do you shut it off?
Press the red button again.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, so we're back in our hotel room. What a day. It's like 5 o'clock. I mean, we've been back for maybe an hour at this point or so, right? Yeah, maybe an hour and a half, vibing, chilling, etc. But we kind of tore it up and by we tore it up, I mean, I kind of went on a shopping spree unintentionally, but like when is it ever intentional? And I just couldn't stop. There was so much cute stuff. So actually, I'm kind of forgetting about some of this now that I'm opening it up. So we're doing a haul right now. And
you get to relive it.
Katie's gonna relive it with me because we need to take it back.
I love nothing more.
Okay, so I think I did show some of this stuff or take clips of some of this stuff. So we went to the first place we went to was a vintage store. That was really, really cool, called Universal Apparel Liquidators. And there's a handful of locations like across the US, but it's like overstock basically from like a variety of designers. And I mean, some stuff like there was one item, was there something that was $3,000?
Yeah, the
right?
YSL jacket.
Yeah.
That she said, oh, it's only 1,000.
No, there was something that was 3,000, wasn't there? Or no, or maybe it was originally. Yeah, there was something we couldn't find the price on. And it was this really, really cute jacket that for the right price, I maybe would have bought if it was like a couple $100.
Because it was a classic.
It was a nice jacket. And then we asked the one of the workers, and she was like, she found the tag. She was, oh yeah, so it's $1,050. And I was like, okay, thank you so much. And I immediately put it back on the rack. But I did buy some leather pants that were $40. I don't even know what brand these are. Sundays by We Are Sundays.
And they fit you like a glove.
They really did. They're like a brown leather pant, like I'll say boot cut, kind of, right? Very, would you say? Very what?
Autumnal.
Oh, they are autumnal, yeah. So I'm excited to wear those. And then I also got some really, really cute loafers that were, I think they were $50 from Cynthia Rowley. These are really, really cute. I feel like these are a really nice, like,
ooh,
I'm gonna say nice everyday. I didn't even look to make sure that the right one was in here. I am kind of like, I didn't need to buy this much stuff because I also have to fly home, but that's a bridge that I'll cross when I get there. Okay, so we went there and then we went to the library. Or we walked around for a while, right? And then next we went to the library, I think. And at the library, so I don't have any bookmarks, and I was just telling Katie yesterday, or today, that I didn't have any bookmarks, and because she looked at my book and I just had it dog-eared. So I got 2 bookmarks from the library, because like the public library is like it's basically like a tourist spot. So this one says KRS, it says KRS as Hora de la, KRS as Hora de Leer. So basically, what time is it? It's time to read. And it does say, like, Austin Public Library. And then this one is like a reading log, just like a cute little, oh, the glare is bad.
Wait, actually, is my stuff in there? You can show the vlog / hand it to me now so we don't forget.
Okay, not yet. Oh, wait.
Oh, okay. Whatever you can.
Oh, I did see, oh, wait, yeah. Okay, and then Katie also got this magnet from, this is all you got, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, this magnet from the library too. So it says La Biblioteca Publica de Austin. Yeah.
With a long U.
Here, I'll give you this too. Yeah. All right, so then after that, okay, I don't remember the order. We really were just like bopping around. We did kind of chill out in there for a moment. Okay, and then this was at the Austin Visitor Center.
Oh, yeah.
We stopped in there. Yeah, and it was cute. It was like a lot of really cute merch. I got 2 rings. I got this one that kind of looks like a sapphire, which is my birthstone. A stone. I mean, it was $19, so it's definitely not sapphire. And it is adjustable, like a little silver ring. And then me and Katie got matching. It's giving friends to lovers.
Friends to lovers.
Locket rings.
Except like this. You got gold and I got silver.
Yeah, I can say mine is gold. Katie's is silver. Uh-oh. And it's like a little locket that they like open up. So you could put like a photo inside.
And then depending on how crazy we're feeling, we may or may not put a friendship picture inside of it. So.
I said, do we put a picture of each other in there? I was like, that's maybe like too far. I said, or we could take one together. Oh, and then I also got at the public library a mug, or not the public library, the visitor center, I mean. A really cute, I actually forgot that I bought this until right now. I was kind of blacked out. Like, as usual, I was like, oh, this is cute. I need to get this. And everything was under $20. So
I know, the prices were.
Yeah, like this was $14.99. Those rings were like $14 to $19.99. This really cute Austin mug, because I do like to get a mug.
That looks like the Starbucks merch, but like cuter.
It does, yeah. It's a little more, so it says like, all right, like Matthew McConaughey, the Austin State Capitol building. I love Austin so much. Like like food carts, like bats, all that. So it's really cute.
Oh,
and then
bats. Because they're like known for bats.
Yeah.
It's so random.
Yeah.
Let me see the bats.
There's the bat cave.
And tacos and beer and armadillos.
Yeah. Okay, and then last but not least, the Feast des Resistance. We went to, so we were walking on our way back to the hotel, and Katie was like, oh, I walked by this record store yesterday, but it was like weird. It was just blues. And I was like, let's just go in. So we walk in. It was called Anton's. And we walked.
Big Henry's record shop.
Yes. So Anton's is like the music venue.
Yes.
Right. And then Big Henry's is the record shop that's like in front of the venue, basically. Like you walk into the record shop. And so we walk in and I was like, oh, immediately I'm into it. Yeah. There was like music playing and it was small. There was maybe like 1 rack of records, I would say. But we both got this record. It's called The Last Real Texas Blues Album. I'm gonna go ahead and say you can literally only get this here. I think you can.
No, you can't. I mean, look at the sticker.
Yeah,
Anton's.
Yeah, it's literally from Anton's. So basically, Anton's. It was a 50th anniversary celebration of Anton's, like the venue and the record store, because it was like basically like the guy gave us a great
historical overview.
Yeah. And what was his name? Did he even tell us his name?
Oh, elusive.
I meant to ask him his name. I don't think he did.
I remember.
But he was like giving us a breakdown of like the record, the shop, everything. And so basically this record was like a 50th anniversary celebration of Anton's. And so it says here, okay, double LP featuring 18 brand new recordings from the best blues musicians on earth, cut live to tape by multiple Grammy winning Jacob someone, sorry, or it's Gary Clark Jr., that's his real name,
Yes.
at Arlen Studios in Austin and Electrical Audio in Chicago. These historic sessions convened to celebrate Anton's 50th anniversary are a gut check of the state of the blues in 2025, and the results live up to its take no prisoners title. Did you see this? The tasting notes: cognac, ice cold Mexican beer, and barbecue. And so it's like Jimmy Vaughn.
Cute.
Yeah, there's a lot of, I don't know actually truly who a lot of these people
No, I don't
are.
either, but he was also telling us like several of these artists like just passed
died
away
like
too.
moments ago.
And it was like all
one
the
died
artists,
yesterday.
One died literally yesterday. It was all these artists who were like still alive, who were like on the record label or on the whatever. And he was just describing like, I don't know, it was just so cool.
It was really cool. And it was $35, which isn't, I feel like for this type of a record, like this is monumental.
Yes.
And it's also like a keepsake.
It's a souvenir. I'm gonna impress people when I put it on.
So I'm excited for this. Oh, and then we also got this like tote bag with it too, which I did see a sign on the way out that said the tote bags were free with a $60 purchase.
Oh, he just had a crush on us.
Yeah, so we got it. Because I did say, I was like, oh, do I need to pay for it? He was like, oh no, it's fine.
I think we need to go back. I think he was trying to flirt with us. I think when he left at the end, maybe he was, remember when he came outside?
Oh, that was him?
I think he was trying to flirt with us.
Okay, Kenny. Anyway, so we did that. We came back. We chilled. Oh, we got some snacks. Chilled for a little bit. And now we're about to head back out. So
hit the town.
Yeah, hit the town. Yeah, we're changing clothes. And then we have a reservation at this place called the Equipment Room, which is like a bar speakeasy. We could also adjust that. No, I feel like we should keep it at the time.
Yeah.
It's like a vinyl record playing speakeasy loungy type of place, and then we're also gonna like just check out some spots in the area. Like, well, it's not on Congress Street, and so Katie was down there yesterday. I've been down there before, and we just wanted to like walk around, check it out, and then we're gonna get dinner and maybe go out a little bit.
I'm kind of feeling like maybe we should go out.
Yeah. And then just see where the night takes us. So, and then tomorrow we're going to ACL. Anyway, we've done a lot in this short period of time. So, yeah, it has been great. So anyway, I need to change and then we will hit the town. Okay, it's the next day. I think it was the afternoon.
The last
time, when we gave, post haul. It's now the next day, it's Friday, and we're going to ACL today. It's noon though, I think. Yeah, it is noon. It's been a bit of a slow start to the morning because it was a bit of a long night.
Bit of a long night.
No
regrets.
No regrets. So we left here. We went to Joe's. That's right. We went to the Joe's over on Congress Street. We got frosé.
We went to Joe's.
Yeah. Because we got the frosé. We did a couple of photo shoots.
Yes.
In front of the I Love You So Much wall.
Yes. Maybe you can insert some.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry to put that on your plate.
And then we went to the Equipment Room. That place was so cool. Like, it was really cool. It was like a listening lounge. We had also drank a full bottle of rosé before we left here on accident. Maybe a 1.25, so like a big boy,
unprovoked, a liter.
And then we went and had the frosé, and then we went to the Equipment Bar, and the cocktails that we had were good. And it was cute. Like, the theming was really cute. It was like the drink menu was like an A sides and B sides, and they were playing cool music just like out loud, but then you could also put headphones on that they had by your tables to have like I forget, how did they describe it? They were like, if you want to was it just a different listening experience
Yes.
or something? Yeah, and it was just more, it was louder.
Like heightened.
Yeah, heightened, that's what they said. And it really was. Like when I put the headphones on, it did feel different. And we had some little snacks, and then we went to like a place that was a little, like a 10-ish minute walk, I think maybe. Had food because we hadn't really eaten all day, had another cocktail, and then we went out.
And then we partied.
And then we went out and I was like, Katie, we should try to be back home or in our hotel by like 11-ish, just like.
Dark Katie was out. I was like, no, Brittany. No, we're not.
And it was like 1 o'clock by the time we got home. Yeah. So it was fun though. We went to like a few like bars on Rainy Street, which I'd been out there before too. Or the last time that I was here.
We met some youngins.
No, literally everyone was young.
Everybody was young. So I don't actually know how old they were, but they were nice.
They were younger than us. We know that for sure.
Yeah.
And now we are about to, we wrapped that up, and now we're about to go like get something to eat, like maybe breakfast, brunch, and head to the festival. And then my flight is at 7 a.m. tomorrow, so I need to get up at literally 5 a.m. Like I'm already fully packed again. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Anyway, let's hit the festival.
Let's go.
Let's go. LETSGO.
We about to have fun tonight, yes ma'am. We are Maroon 5 and we're so happy to be here at weekend number 2. We're gonna keep playing some songs for you, you beautiful people, alright, okay. I can make it complicated. You just wanna see it, see it. You're out, 'cause I go falling in love and disappear when the wine runs out. Yeah, Sally, I'll buy a couple of rounds.
much had to be fought for and worked for us to enjoy those, you know. And as we've been traveling over these last 2 years, I've been inviting people, encouraging people to use their rights of free speech, use their buying power, their purchasing power, their votes, do whatever it is that they can to support peace and safety and security for everybody in the Middle East, right? And ACL, at the core of it, I believe people are good. They have generous hearts. They would want to see people live in peace and safety and security. Am I right? I want to thank you for letting me speak from the heart for a moment. I want to thank you for letting me witness that everyday goodwill, that everyday solidarity and kindness I've seen in a crowd like this tonight, and in the welcome I've received here in Austin and received every single time I'm here. Thank you so fucking much. I'll see you.
So full disclosure, it is now January 6th. So it's been what? That was October. So 3 months since I got back from ACL. Yeah, it was October 11th, or October 10th was the last clip that you would have seen of me physically at ACL. Life just kind of, I don't know, got away from me. And I'm editing this vlog now and realizing like, oh, I never came back to close out the vlog. That's what I'm doing now. Okay, so let's see, everything, okay, it's all coming back to me now. I did really like ACL. I mean, I can't confidently say that I would like go out of my way to go back, and not that it was a bad festival. It's just like Lollapalooza is literally here in my backyard. Like I can get to it in like 15-20 minutes, and it's pretty much this. It was like almost the same festival, one for one. It's like ACL is a lot smaller than Lolla, like as a comparison for anyone that's been to Lollapalooza, and it is a lot like easier to navigate, way less crowded, just because I think it is a little bit more spread out because there is more space versus like Lolla being in the middle of downtown. But like the artists, I feel like it's usually it's the same festival circuit. I also think it's produced by the exact same event producers as Lollapalooza because like the signage was the same, a lot of the stage names were the same. It was giving like the exact same vibe. So in case you're trying to decide like, oh, should I go to Lollapalooza or should I go to ACL? I would say they're pretty similar, versus that ACL is technically more days because it's 2 weekends, whereas Lollapalooza is just the 1 weekend, 4 days. But overall I did really like the festival. It was, like I said, pretty easy to get around. It was hot, obviously, because it was Texas, but it still wasn't as hot as it usually is at Lollapalooza, because I mean that's like July. But overall, I did really like the festival. Like I generally had like no complaints. Well, except for it was kind of like, this is just a heads up to anyone that has never been in and would be thinking about going in the future. It is a little bit of a grind to get in and out of there. Like we had to Uber there. I think that was the only way, like by car is the only way to get there. And we came in the afternoon, which was like our fault. We just like, we had went out the night before, slept in a little bit late, and just like went to this long, beautiful brunch. And it was like probably 2-3 o'clock by the time we were really on our way. And then there was just like a ton of traffic and stuff like that. And so like just something to consider. And then also leaving, I think there was only one way out, and also pretty much by car, at least from what we could determine. There's no like public transportation or anything like that to get in and out of the area. So we just kind of, there was like a bunch of food. We walked for a little bit to get out of like kind of the festival grounds area. And then there was a food truck area set up that we like got some food and sat at and hung out like at for a while until traffic kind of died down. And then we did eventually like get an Uber to go home, or back to our hotel, I should say. But like I said, we got there at about 3. We saw Jensen McCrae. We got there, I think, just pretty much immediately when her set was starting. It was also, this was kind of nice but interesting, like pretty much as soon as you walk through the gates The entry gates, you're basically like right there at like one of the stages, which was kind of cool because then like we didn't have to like run through, like I said, the festival grounds were small, so we didn't have to like run through like a crowd or anything to get to Jensen McCrae. So that we like didn't really miss much of her set. I'd never seen her live before. I know of Jensen McCrae because of Katie. Like she's who introduced me to her like maybe a year or so ago. And I like her music. She has a really great voice. She was really, really, really good live too. And like, I don't know, she just had a good stage presence. And like she was at, I think that's technically a smaller stage. So we were really close up. I feel like we were able to be really, really close to her and see her pretty close up. So that was really cool. She was really good. And then from there, I think we like went and got drinks, kind of walked around a little bit, and we were trying to like get merch and stuff. I think we were also just trying to like get our bearings, like figure out like what's going on. Something I do love about festivals is like a lot of the activations. I don't think we really did any of them now that I'm thinking about it. We did go to the American Express Lounge, which that is something I 12 out of 10. If you have an American Express, I think you have to have the platinum of their Centurion card to get into the lounge. I have the platinum. And that card does have a high annual fee. I mean, it just went up. I haven't paid the new annual fee yet, but it did just go up to be pretty high. But stuff like this really makes it worth it because there were bathrooms that we could use in there that were like nice. And it was just like way less crowded. They weren't porta potties, and I hate porta potties. That was something I was kind of nervous about going, just like not to be like bougie, but I don't like using porta potties, and using porta potties at a festival, like that's something in the back of my mind. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this because at Lola, I pretty much have always gotten GA plus or VIP. So you have like the nicer bathrooms to use, which were basically the exact same ones that were in this Amex lounge. So that was really cool. Oh, and then we also got some, like something I got for free in the Amex lounge was this bolo tie. You got to choose, I think I chose the color of this and then also the like little emblem. So this one is, will it focus on here? I don't know if it will. This is a little horse, and I've actually already used this since because I was like, I don't know if I need this, but it was free, so I obviously took it. But I used it for my Halloween costume like a couple weeks later, so that was perfect. And then, so yeah, that was like a nice perk of the Amex Lounge. And there's another really nice perk that I'll talk about later too. But then they also had, I think it was, I paid like $30. Now I'm kind of forgetting. Okay, I forgot that I bought some of the stuff that's in this bag. So, okay, yeah, I think I paid $30 or $40, I can't remember, for this like gift bag set, you could say. So I got another canvas tote. This one's really cute. It just says like ACL Zilker Park, which is like the park where the festival takes place. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there was allegedly like a bus or a shuttle situation that goes from somewhere in downtown Austin to pretty close to the park. We just couldn't figure out really like where to pick it up, and like we asked someone in one of the like shops or something that we went to, and or at the Austin Info Center, and they weren't 100% sure about it either. So I mean, that is maybe something that does exist, but we just like couldn't really figure it out or like figure out how to take advantage of it in terms of transportation getting to and from there, to go back to that. But okay, also included in this bag was this little flag, like a cute little, I don't know what I'll do with this, but it is kind of cute. And then a bandana. So this says kind of the same design as like on the bag, but I got to choose each of these things. Like there was a green version of this, I think a blue version of this flag, and then there was, I think, a different bag design too. But this all came together as like a little set, as one of like the Amex perks. I think any Amex card holder could buy this. You didn't have to be Centurion or Platinum, but you had to have one of those two cards to get into the lounge. So yeah, so we did that. Like, we did go over there to and there's also a full bar inside of that lounge. You still have to pay for it, but it's just like a much shorter bar with like different cocktails and stuff, I think, than what we're out in the main grounds. I think, again, similar to like the GA Plus or VIP lounges, like what they offer in terms of drinks there. And so then the next artist that we saw was Role Model. I'm pretty sure that was the only other person we saw between like after Jensen McCrae. And again, I only knew about Role Model through Katie. He was really good too. He had like, oh yeah, I'm looking back at my photos just to make sure that I like didn't miss anything. He had a really good stage presence. His songs were fun. He was really good. I had like a good time listening, or watching him perform. Yeah, like that. It was just them. Like, it's just the day felt so long, so I'm trying to remember. So we did that, and then I'm trying to remember if we ate anything. I don't think we ate food at the festival because we had that huge brunch. Oh, which I didn't even talk about yet. So we went to brunch before ACL at this place called Electric Shuffle. Yeah, Electric Shuffle, which I just found out there's a location in Chicago too. It was a crazy deal. It was $35 for a bottomless. This was an ACL special. I think normally it's $50, but it was like bottomless. Like each person at like in your party got a bottle of champagne. So it was 2 for me and Katie. And then bottomless family style food, and it was a lot of, like, we could have ordered as much of the food as we wanted to, and then also 90 minutes of playing shuffleboard. So it was really fun, well worth $35, and it was right by our hotel. So like a good way to, like, I guess, like, kick off the day. But anyway, going back to ACL. So then, yeah, we must have, I'm like looking back at my pictures to remember, we must have just like kind of walked around for a while. Yeah, like got drinks, like meandered a little bit. And then the headliners of the night were Luke Combs and Hozier. I'm not really like a country fan. I don't really listen to much country music, and I don't really know many Luke Combs songs besides the, like, his version of that, his cover of Fast Car, the Tracy Chapman song. So, but like, this is my approach to festivals is always, I'll listen to whoever, go like hear whatever. That's how you like discover and find new music. But I do love Hozier. Like I've never seen him live before, but I do like his music a lot. He just, like, I don't know, he's an artist I do really, really like and appreciate. So Luke Combs started first, and at the Amex, he was performing at the Amex stage, and a perk of the Amex lounge is that they have, I don't know what they called it, like a sidecar basically, where you get to go like basically watch the set from the stage. So we climbed up these stairs and we were in like a rafter basically, like looking down at the set. And when I checked in, when we got there in the afternoon, they're like, oh, do you want to see Luke Combs? Do you want to watch Luke Combs set from the stage? And I said, yeah, sure. So we got little chips, and they only gave out so many of them throughout the day. So I am glad I said yes to it. So when we like came back later in the night, like shortly before his set, and then we went up there, and it was really, really cool. I will say you couldn't hear a thing. You really can't hear any of like the music of the artist performing. So neither, like I said, neither of us were like Luke Combs fans. So if it was an artist that I really, really liked and wanted to see, that would be a little disappointing. But like, I didn't know the words to the songs to begin with, but it was like a cool experience. Like you could really hear the drummer like playing a lot, and just to like experience that and like see from that angle, like the crowd and everything, like it was really, really cool. So I'm glad that I did that, because I don't know when I would get a chance to do something like that again. So that was really fun. So we watched maybe like half of his set, maybe 30 minutes or so, because Hozier's set was kind of like started after his. So we left from there, ran over to Hozier's stage, which wasn't far, like at all. It was like a pretty quick, like maybe 5-minute walk, if that. Which again, at Lollapalooza, like the 2 main stages it's almost a mile to like get to and from them. Like it usually takes, I mean, I could probably do it in like under 15 minutes, but like one time I did run between them, which is again, a perk of having VIP, because they have a shuttle that takes you back and forth. But this was like so much easier to navigate. And so we went over to see, like, we probably saw about like 30 minutes or so of Hozier's set. Oh, another thing about ACL that was interesting and kind of nice is you can bring in like blankets, chairs, and stuff like that. So people had like chairs and like stuff and they were like sitting out in the crowd watching it, again, because I think there's just so much space. That could never happen at Lollapalooza. There's not, especially for like those main artists, like the main stages, there's no way you would have the space to like sit in a chair, like a lawn chair, and like watch the set. So I thought that was cool. It's like it was giving Texas, very laid back, very chill. So anyway, we ran over to Hozier's set, and we saw, being about a half hour of his set. Like we saw Take Me to Church, and like basically all the songs of his that I actually really know. And he was so good. He was so soulful. I think I actually talked about him in my 2025 Wrapped video as one of my favorite live performances of the year. His voice is so soulful. His like, just again, his stage presence was so good. He gave this like really impassioned speech about like humanity and how we should all be treating each other. Again, like based on like the state of the world, like immigrants are people too. Like, not that you should have to say that out loud, but just like, again, we need to like remember that we're all humans. And he did that right before Take Me to Church, which was pretty much the closer to Hozier. His background singers were great. Like it was just a really, really great set. Like I really did feel moved by it. And then we quickly ran back over to Luke Combs to see him. He closed with Fast Car, and actually another song that I didn't really know, but Fast Car. And then that was like the end of the festival. So then we again had to fight through a little bit of that crowd, like I said, to get back. And then the next day, my flight was at 7 a.m. We got back to our hotel maybe around midnight or so. It was late, but not horribly, horribly late. I had my alarm set and everything. I almost missed my flight. Like I set my alarm, I think for 5:15, maybe 5:30, because I think I was gonna give myself like 10 minutes to like basically like brush my teeth, change, get ready. I don't even remember my alarm going off, but I remember rolling over and I was like, oh, I feel like I should be awake by now. I looked at my phone. It was 6:03, I think. So I panicked and I got ready. No, maybe it was 6 o'clock and it was like 6:03 by the time I got ready, because I was out the door by like 6:05, because I was literally like brushing my, I had already packed, thank God, but I was like brushing my teeth and changing my clothes at the same time. Like, and you know when you wake up late and you're just panicked running around, basically that's like what was happening to me. And I got, luckily we were close to the airport, and it was also 6 a.m. so like there wasn't really a lot of traffic. But I got to the airport, I think I walked through the doors like when my flight was starting to board, like 6:20 or something. Like I got the notification, your flight is boarding now, or I'm still on the highway to be honest. And again, I have TSA pre-check clear, so I was able to get through quickly. And then I got to my gate like a couple minutes before they were about to finish close the boarding doors. Because I was like, I had to get back. Because I was going to the Kamala Harris book signing on Saturday in Chicago. Like, so basically like I left Saturday morning and the book signing was at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I kind of made all these plans at the exact same time, but I was like, I can do all of them. So the next flight out, I would have been it just would have been pushing it too much to like make sure that I made it to the Kamala Harris thing. So I was like, I have to get on this flight. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And luckily I did make it. So, and then I got on the flight and almost immediately fell asleep. I think my like adrenaline was like so riled up that like I finally like sat down and like released, and then I was back home. So, and then I'll do a quick haul of the merch that I did buy. I just got one shirt, which if you know me is pretty good. So it's a cute little crop. It says ACL on the front and it's this really pretty peach color, and on the back it has like the full lineup for both weekends of the festival. And then I also bought, I don't remember buying this, and I'm glad I just found it in that bag, a little, I'm sure this was at the checkout for like a couple dollars and I just added it on, but this sticker. So I actually really love collecting stickers. So again, all in all, I had a really great time. It was fun to hang out with Katie, even though I was there for what, 48 hours, I think. That's kind of, to me, almost the perfect amount of time for like a weekend trip, because you get in, you get out, you make the most of the time you have, and then you're back home. And I also had been traveling that week for work. I basically was in California for work for like 2 days, or a day and a half at the beginning of that week. Flew from California to Austin, and then Austin back to Chicago. So I'd had a long week, so I was exhausted, but it was really, really fun. I'm glad I did it. Glad I went to to ACL. Like I said, I liked it. I don't know if I would necessarily go out of my way to go back, but it was a really, really great time, and I would recommend it as a festival like to go to. Like, it was really fun. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more content from me. If you've been to ACL or Austin, would love to like hear your thoughts. Drop a comment. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.